What does it really take for real happiness? What does it take? And this is all about forgiveness. Now, what is forgiveness? Many thoughts come to mind when talking about this. A lot of people, I feel like, are unhappy because they expect things. They expect things from others, maybe. And if they don't get what they expect, they're very unhappy. The other person may not even know about that, which is really sad. Or the other person may know and simply doesn't care. And then people who expect, basically they punish themselves. I think forgiveness is very important for happiness. So once you forgive and forget and try to live in the moment, I think that's what it takes. Just forget yesterday. Yesterday does not really exist. Tomorrow does not exist. You live now in this very moment and you think about what problem do you have right now. And you don't expect things, but think of what all good things that you have and start to appreciate the things you have. I think that is very important for happiness. If you expect things from others, that's putting so much pressure on yourself. So try to appreciate instead of expect. And when you don't forgive, and with forgive, I mean basically accept people as they are. Don't try to change them, because that's putting basically pressure on yourself, because other people will not change. And you cannot make your own happiness dependent on changing other people. That will not work. And you will be unhappy because that change will not take place. The only thing you can do is lead by example. You can live a good example. You can live a happy life and hope that other people who see that, who may be unhappy or who may be blaming others for whatever happens to them, they take over your attitude and become happy. I think it's important not to expect too much. That makes us unhappy. I mean, forgiving people basically means like accept them as they are. I know it's hard, and it's a challenge for every one of us every day to have no negative emotions, because negative emotions only hurt ourselves. People that may be difficult to deal with, that may be hard to deal with, they can't help themselves. They have their own experiences. They may be misguided. Just try to accept them as they are. That's what I mean with the word here, forgiveness. Forgive them. Let them be, and especially don't take their anger. Don't make their anger yours. I mean, that's something that happens a lot. I mean, who hasn't experienced this? You're in an argument. So you want to discuss something, and the other person gets angry. And it's so hard. We know that. It's such a challenge not to take over that negative emotion. And then all of a sudden, both of you are angry, and the angerness is radiating across the whole room. And it's so important that you don't take over the anger of the other person. In that very moment, you have to understand that that anger is not yours. It's theirs. And when you take it over, it's gonna hurt you too. So in those situations, really try to be calm, try to forgive them, try to accept them the way they are, try to remain calm. And I know this is very hard and it needs a lot of practice to not take over anger. It really helps. It's not easy. It's not easy not to take over anger, but to stay calm, to remain loving, to remain relaxed. It's not easy. But if you do what's easy, I told you, if you go with anger, you're angry too, your life will be hard. You will fight with the other person and you will not resolve your problems if you're on the same level and both of you are angry. It's not gonna do you any good. So do what's hard. And do what's hard in this situation basically means try to stay calm. Don't go into the anger. Relax. Smile. Smile. Smile is the best medicine in a moment where there's anger in the room or tension. Try to smile to yourself, smile to the other person. Show them that you appreciate their opinion, even though you have a different opinion, but don't get angry. That's very hard. But if you take that step, you have a chance to resolve the issue. You have a chance to at least say, what is my opinion? What is your opinion? I accept your opinion. It's okay. You have a different opinion. You have a different life. You have a different story. You can't help yourself. That's you, but this is me. I have a different opinion. And maybe that's where we finish this discussion, because there's really no point. It's not a requirement, because then we go back to expectations. If you expect that after a discussion, both of you have exactly the same opinion, that's gonna be hard. You're gonna have a lot of fights. Sometimes you just have to accept that not everyone has the same opinion and live on. Live in the moment. Live on. That's what I try to define as forgiveness. It's maybe not the best term. Be careful with expectations onto other people. Don't make yourself dependent on expectations of other people. Don't make yourself dependent on their anger. Don't take it over. Don't take their anger. Don't make it yours, I want to say. Don't make it yours. Because that's not you, and it won't help you, because then you start hurting like they do, and you don't want them. So remember, you can't help them, you can't change people, but you can forgive them and accept them the way they are. And everyone, they are responsible for themselves, and you are responsible for yourself. That thought is really gonna help a lot of people, I think. That's why I took this topic here. Everyone is, in the end, is responsible for their emotions, and you're responsible for your own emotions. It's you. You are responsible for your own emotions. Don't make them dependent on other people, because you can't change other people. They may change when they watch you. They may take the good ideas from you. They may learn from you, but don't have the intention to change them, because that is expectation, and expectation is the way to unhappiness. Don't let others dictate how you feel. Enjoy your life, and like somebody in the chat said earlier, forget the past and live in the moment, because the past and the future are illusions of your mind. The only thing you'll ever have is now. So make the best of now and live the now. Live now. Be happy. There's a reason I chose happiness, #happiness, as one of the mottos of all my content. I'm not sure you noticed it. Some of you may have noticed it, but everywhere I post something, almost everywhere, I put the #happiness. If you do what's easy, your life will be hard. If you do what's hard, your life will be easy. That's what's on screen. And I think pretty much this last topic here, forgiveness, appreciation, not taking over anger, not living other people's emotions or living other people's lives, that's very important. It's not always easy. We grow and learn every day. Me too. Trying this, thinking of that every day, thinking of this every day, trying to learn, try to improve. I'm sure this makes life really better. Is everybody falling asleep because my voice is so soft and talking you to your sleep? I hope this may help some people. I hope so. What is StorySpotlight all about? What is it all about? It's about helping you to make your dreams come true and live a strong life in happiness and health, and help you to break out of the matrix with the truth. I hope you enjoyed the show. Please let me know in the comments what thoughts you have, maybe also thoughts you have later on when watching the replay, maybe questions you have about what I spoke about in the show today. I wish everyone a lot of happiness. Have a beautiful rest of the day. and I'll see you next time.